Hey YouTube, welcome to another episode of DeAndre Dobbs, the show, episode 203. I'm back with another video. Happy Monday, y'all. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day because I sure am. A wonderful morning because I sure am. I have my coffee right here, coffee. And we're going to talk about a couple of things today that I saw in the media. And basically, we're going to talk about something that is very, very, very important in my view regarding the black community and the LGBTQ community, which is something that I always choose to share with you all. So hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell, and whenever I have a new video uploaded, just click on it and start watching. So today we're going to be talking about Beyonce, and she basically gave all the haters, all the peoples that was possibly gossiping about her, saying that that's not her real hair, saying her hair is too long, saying that that's not her real hair, when basically it's been proof. Beyonce mama, Tina Knowles, has posted 1,000 times that that's her real hair. We're gonna talk about that topic. Then we're gonna talk about Trump and what a person allegedly said, and I'm gonna give you my opinion on it because I 100% agree with this person on this topic. Then we're going to talk about something regarding the black community and the LGBTQ community. And that is, why are why are some men afraid to expose and express their emotions, their femininity, their feminism? And we definitely want to talk about that. So we're fixing to go ahead and get started, and I hope you all enjoy today's show. So let's get started. So the first topic that we're going to talk about is Beyonce. Beyonce posted a video yesterday on Instagram and on social media, whatever you follow her on. I follow her on Instagram or whatever you follow her on. I think it was posted yesterday. So the video and what Beyonce was talking about, it consisted of Beyonce showing her hair routine. That she was getting her hair washed, getting it conditioned, getting it freshened up, getting it taken care of, and everything. So when she was getting it washed, you can see, if you watch the video, you can see that her hair was actually long. Her hair was long, it was curly, it was straight, or however you want to put it. So and she talks about it. She talks about she used her hair with a string comb and everything. So a bunch of people's like, that's just the wig she got on. That's just the wig. That ain't her real hair. Basically, that is her real hair. And honestly and realistically, that is her real hair. Beyonce mama, Tina Knowles, allegedly and really posted that that's her long hair, that is her real hair. Now, I don't know if there is some weave connected to it, but honestly, I don't think it is. I believe 100% that that is her real hair. Because there's been a bunch of people saying that that ain't Beyonce hair, that ain't her real hair. Well, basically, if you watch the video that I watched this morning from Neighborhood Talks, shout out to Neighborhood Talks, that is her real hair. And I'm gonna give you my opinion now, and this is my opinion and my perspective. I don't know what it is about Beyonce that a lot of you hate about Beyonce. A lot of y'all don't want to believe that that's Beyonce real hair. A lot of y'all don't want to believe that Beyonce is a wonderful artist. A lot of y'all don't want to believe that Beyonce is one of the best that there is. And a lot of y'all do not want to believe that she worked her ass to the bone for years and years and years to get where she's at. And a lot of y'all don't want to accept the fact that this woman has really, in this year and in this decade, got one of the best number ones in the decade, which is um, Texas Hold'em, her country album. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna be honest. I listen to Texas Hold'em. I have to listen to 16 Carriages again. It's a lot of her songs that I have to listen to, but I've heard clips of them. And from the clips I heard and the samples I heard, I love it. But like I said, I don't know what it is about Beyonce that some of you clearly hate and clearly feel disgusted by her. Is it because she's a beautiful black woman? Is it because she's a successful, beautiful black woman? Or is it that y'all want to be her so bad you just scared to try to, you scared that you can't be like her? The thing is, you can be like Beyonce. You just have to put your mindset to it, put your mind to it. If you want to be like Beyonce, do it. If you want to be in Beyonce's shoes, then do it. It takes hard work and hard dedication. See, I know it's a bunch of people that hate Beyonce just to hate on her because of who she is. You can't hate on somebody that worked real hard, that pushed themselves to work real hard. You can't be mad at this woman because of her natural hair, her natural skin, her natural beauty. See, that's what's wrong with us. That's what's wrong with us in our community. That's what's wrong with us in our community. We always hating on somebody in our community for something, and that person don't even have to do it or don't have to do anything to us. It's like our presence threatens them. It's like when we say we're gonna do this to overcome, when we that we're gonna do this to um do better. We're gonna do this to make a difference or make a change. They don't wanna see that. Don't A lot of people's in our community, they don't wanna see that. But if we all just came together and stick together, maybe we'll get somewhere. But instead, we always hating on each other in our own community because don't nobody want to see each other up. They want to see you down just because they down. But just because they down don't mean you have to be down because they down. It's up to you if you want to make that change, and it's up to us if we want to quit this hate, this self hate that we have against each other. And I don't understand why y'all would hate, or some of us and some of y'all would hate on Beyonce. I, for one, I respect Beyonce. I love Beyonce. Beyonce has not done anything to me but show me so much, show me so much great songs, great albums, great everything. So I, for one, I love the fact that Beyonce showed her hair routine. I love the fact Beyonce felt so inspiring and felt so inspired and felt so navigated to basically shut the haters down because the hate is hating out there towards Beyonce, and I just don't understand why. Now, before y'all say this and that, I know a lot of y'all, yeah, a lot of y'all might have reasons why you don't like Beyonce, and that's totally fine. A lot of people have their reasons why they don't like Beyonce. But the thing is, I'm pretty sure Beyonce can care less because Beyonce's still getting paid. And, you know, and a lot of people say about the Illuminati and about the sacrifice and stuff. I don't care about that. That does not have anything to do with me. That does not influence me. That does not do anything for me. That's just me. So that's how I feel about that. Thank you, Beyonce, for sharing your hair routine and your inspiring story. So that's gonna be it for that topic. We're gonna take a quick break, and when we come back, we're gonna be discussing which celebrities said some facts about Donald Trump that is true, and I'm gonna give you my opinion, my perspective on it. We'll be right back with DeAndre Dobbs, the show, episode 203.
Made it clear throughout his life that he believes black people are inferior. Like he believes that to his core, in his bones. He wouldn't let us live in his buildings back in the day. But also, when you hear some of the stray comments he makes, he clearly believes in a genetic hierarchy of humanity and is racially determined. So he is a tried and true, like, dyed in the wool racist. Like, in the core of his being, he's a racist. So I don't want to hear what he has to say about what he's done for black people. He's done very little for us, and he is at his core truly a racist. And you even hear what he says about immigration and which countries he wants people to come in from. They all are very white.
That is true. That's something pretty universal about them.
Hey y'all, welcome back to DeAndre Dobbs, the show, episode 203. We're gonna start back with the show, and we finna do the next topic. We just got done talking about Beyonce. Now we're finna talk about another topic. And this topic is gonna be about Donald Trump and what celebrity basically just said about him, which is straight facts. Okay, here we go. So allegedly, songwriter and R&B artist, soul musician, actor John Legend allegedly said that in an interview that Donald Trump is a racist and he does not care anything about black peoples, and he is inferior because we are inferior, or he is inferior towards us, or he feels threats about us, and he doesn't like our character. Now, let me tell you this though. However he had it, I'm pretty sure I'm close to it. But hear me out. Is John Lennon telling the truth? Do I agree with John Lennon? And do I feel John Lennon really put the facts out there the way it should be told? And my answer is yes, because I agree with everything John Lennon, not John Lennon. Oh, I'm so sorry, y'all. Oops. John, blooper. John Lennon has said. I said John Lennon. Rest in peace, John Lennon from the Beatles. John Legend, he is basically, I agree with him. And it's not because he is a black man like me. It's not because of that. It is because it's the truth. I'm not into politics. I don't like to talk about politics. I'm not going to talk about politics. I'm just going to share this opinion, and we're going to move on. John Legend, I agree with what he's saying. He wants to thank Trump. Trump wants peoples in both parties, both communities, any community that you may serve, that he's an ally for the black community, that he's an ally for the community that he cares about, that he's an ally in general. It's called putting on the act, and it's called doing things that benefits you if it hurts you or not. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I I really don't. I have no I have no respect for a person that does not like the peoples that in my community, in both of my communities, that have been done wrong, that have been talked over, walked over, not able to express how we feel, not able to, you know, speak what is the truth. I can't respect somebody and I cannot like somebody that basically, that basically shows signs and basically that gives themselves away claiming that they don't like a ethnicity, a race. I can't I can't like someone and I can't respect someone who tries to make one community in a community that has done a community, another community so bad over the years and years and years and years. Like our community does not matter. I'm just gonna put it in that perspective. I can't say what I want to say because I'm on YouTube, and I can't say what I want to say without getting um my stuff taken down because it's saying I'm bullying and it goes against the guidelines. That's why I'm being careful of what I say. Now, John Legend, he has a valid point on a lot of things that he have said. And he says that he does not think that Trump is an ally. Actually, Trump isn't an ally. And let me go on and tell you this. I'm gonna go on to tell you this. I'm going to put this out there because I was one of these peoples. A lot of peoples has said, well, Trump he gave stimuluses out to peoples. He did. He the one started the stimulus. So whenever the stimulus checks a couple of years ago when COVID came, everybody remember when COVID came in 2020. I mean, when COVID came in 2020, it was a pause on everything. It was like the world was ending. It was like when 2020 came and when COVID came, it's like, good gracious almighty. It's like you are basically seeing how the world works. And with the stimuluses and everything, a lot of people say, I like Trump because he gave me stimuluses. I'm not mad at him. Thank you, sir. Well, I'm not gonna tell you no lie. I was, when the stimuluses was coming, it's basically like peoples were happy. They were happy. They was getting along with them then. They was getting the stimuluses. They was getting the backup EBTs. They was getting all of that. And a bunch of people's they were happy about that. I was happy that they were happy about that. But just because a person gave you that and that says that they are not racist, that they are racist, that does not mean um be a fool. That does not mean that does not excuse um all the heinous acts and all the heinous things that were said from this person. I don't care if he was the president of the United States or not. None of that does not excuse the fact that this person and that this man has done all this heinous acts to peoples and does not like the one. Well, I can't dictate on who people's like and who they like. I can't do that because the thing is when you are raised a certain way, when you are born with a privilege and you take that privilege and you use it for evil instead of good, then hey, and when you're born with a silver spoon in your mouth, and when you are raised to do this and do that, say this and say that, Then, hey, what else? What else is there to say? Now, I usually be the bashing part and type, but I'm not gonna bash. I'm just gonna say this. I agree with John Legend on what he said. I believe to my soul, and I know to my soul, and in my heart and my mind, he is a racist. He does not care about the blacks. He does not care about the LGBTQ, because he's been trying to get rid of that for a very long time, and it's bad enough. Even though I know he does not have anything to do with it, he's trying to get TikTok is basically trying to get gone. TikTok is about to leave us. And I'm not saying that it's Trump's fault. I'm not saying this is his fault. I know that's not his fault. He might not. I don't think he got nothing to do with that. It's all Biden. But the reason TikTok is getting gone is because so much truth is being exposed out there, and everything is coming to the light. That's why TikTok is being gone. That's why they don't want us to have TikTok, because it's so much truth that is coming out in the society and in the world. So that's how I feel, and that's how I see it. So thank you, John Lennon. Thank you, John Legend. I'm so sorry. Thank you, John Legend, and that's how I feel about the whole situation. So this is just my opinion. So that would be it for that topic. We're gonna take one more quick break, and we will be back with the last topic on DeAndre Dobbs, the show, episode 203. Hey everyone, welcome back to the last segment and last topic of today's show of DeAndre Dobbs, the show, episode 203. We talked about Beyonce, which was topic one. We talked about Trump and John Legend opinion, which was topic two. Now, topic three is basically we're going to just talk about the truths and the facts of um, the men in our community, and it's going to be part of the LGBTQ community. Now, it's not going to be a drag topic. It's going to be, to me, it's going to be like an honest um, topic and everything. So I'm gonna give it my all, and I'm gonna say the facts and the truth about the whole ordeal. Okay, so here we go. You know, it's a bunch of peoples that, especially especially the men in our community, in our black community, that is so hell bent and so all in our business of the LGBTQ community. But basically, these are the same ones that be on the DL, that are afraid to live freely, that are afraid to express how they really feel, that they are afraid to express their emotions. They're afraid to people finding out who the real them are, because they're scared that they're going to get judged, that they're going to get dragged, that they're going to get called every mean, uncalled for name, disrespectful name in the book. But really, in reality, they are human, just like me and you and all. But peoples don't want to hear that. In my opinion, I feel like men in our community have a right to express their emotions, express their feelings, express how they really feel, live freely. And with that being said, if they feel like wearing fingernail polish helps them cope, if they feel like wearing, wearing a type of clothing helps them cope, and if they feel like talking with somebody, expressing how they really feel about a bunch of things, about their feelings, help them cope, let them do it. Because in my opinion, I feel like that is the most important thing in our community, is letting the black men in our communities be free and live how they want to live, express what they want to express to other peoples. In my opinion, that is why a lot of men in our community do what they do, um, meaning the sexuality phase and the acts that they perform, because they don't know, and they are worried about what the next person gonna say, and they are worried that they're gonna be exposed, and they worry that they're gonna get a different outcome. And the thing is, when you don't get the support that you thought you was gonna get before it came out or before it comes out, you don't know where to turn. A lot of reasons why um, we have these problems, some of us have these problems, is because we are not giving the support. We're not giving the love. We're not giving the what's the word I'm looking for? We is not giving that bump. We're not giving that potential, because a lot of peoples don't want to see a lot of black men in our community expressing their emotions, expressing their feelings, because they feel like if a man expresses how he feels about a certain situation, and if a man wants to be feminine, do a feminine thing, and not masculine, they're called, a black man in our community, gay. And that's why they go on DL. That's why they are DL, because that's what they know. They can't live how they want to live, because they are afraid if they come out and get exposed, it's going to be all over for them, because they are worried about being judged for their character. And what needs to, and I feel like, in my point and in my opinion, you know in my state, if more peoples would support black men and them being more expressing of their feelings and more supportive of expressing their emotions, and without people's putting a label on what's feminine and what's masculine, then I feel like we wouldn't have this problem in our community. And another thing, because it's bad enough that we have black men in both of our communities that that basically getting called out for dating other races that are in interracial relationships, because just because they're not dating a black man or dating a black woman, they are getting claimed that they don't like their own race. Now, I'm not defending this. I'm being real. And if I may, I'm being real. But I don't know if y'all watched, but if y'all watched in my other video, remember when I said, for those of you that watched, remember when I said that why I think there's a lot of gay dating in the LGBTQ community. The reason I said that there was a lot of gay dating and a lot of dating in the communities, in the black community or whatever community that you may serve respectively, and what works for you is because someone of that community might have hurt them real bad. They might have had a bad experience with their own community, and they feel like that their own community is not supporting them, is not uplifting them, it's not giving them a chance of the day because they're always getting talked down on their own community. And I also said they feel like if they go to another community that supports them, that will give them a chance to express how they really feel and the opportunity. That's what I said, and that's how I feel. The reason why that is, because I know there is a lot of women in our community that questions why no black man wants to date a black woman. I might not know much there is to know. I don't know. I can't answer that. But all I can say is this. Could it have been something that this man kept going through? Could it be something that this woman kept going through, the reason why they quit, why these black men and women of our community are not seeing eye to eye and dating each other? Could it have been something that they have went through time and time and time again, not with the same person, but a different person of the same community? And I guess they say they tired. They want to cross over. They want to experience. They want to see what other option is out there. That's just my opinion, and that's just how I see it. Now I might not see things how y'all see it. I'm just seeing it from my perspective because I don't know. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure that could be the reason. But like what I said, it's a lot of straight men that do masculine things like wear fingernail polish. That's not a part of our community. They do that because that's what helps them function. It's called self care. It's called doing what makes you comfortable. It's called doing what you feel in your mindset to do, then do it. Because a lot of people's, a lot, especially black men, I think black men get judged the most if they do something related to the LGBTQ community. Whatever happened to some straight men being allies in the LGBTQ community? Whatever happened to some straight men being allies in the LGBTQ community? Whatever happened to some men that is not part of the LGBTQ community showing their love to the LGBTQ community? Whatever happened to some men in the black community that's not part of the LGBTQ community just wanting to show support and not do anything sexual with another dude? What's wrong with a straight dude being friends with a gay dude? What's wrong with that? I see nothing wrong with that. I see nothing wrong with it. Just because a straight dude is friends with a gay dude does not mean they're gonna end up sleeping together. But a bunch of peoples, they don't want to hear that. They always want to assume the worst. And it's just like in the straight community. Want to assume the worst on so many levels. And I think that's right. I think the thing is, if we were actually listen, and if we would actually let these men in our communities, if we would actually let men be men, and let women be women, and let peoples live their lives freely the way they want to live it, and let them express how they feel. Let them express their masculinity. Let them express their feminism. Let's let everybody express how they are feeling at any given moment instead of judging them, instead of dragging them down. And you know what I'm saying? Because that's the problem. Now, I might not know a lot that is to know, and I know I'm not perfect, and I know I have a bunch of stuff to work on, but I can tell you what I know and what I experienced and what I studied. So that's how I feel about the whole situation and everything about that. So, what do y'all think about this topic that we just talked about the masculinity and the feminism of men and women? What do y'all think about the Beyonce topic and her natural hair and everything I said about that? What do y'all think about Donald Trump and what John Legend said about him? Let me know in the comments below. And that would be my video for today, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back with another video as soon as possible. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll be back with another video. Have a wonderful Monday. I love y'all. Thank you. Bye-bye.